Some people got depressed. There's more depressed people in this country and around the world than we've ever seen. The reason people get depressed, by the way, is they don't have a compelling future. Jot that down because that's one of the things we're going to create this week. I'm sure you already have one, but let's enhance it. A compelling future. What does that mean? It means anyone can deal with a terrible today if they have a really promising tomorrow. But when people have no vision for their future, what does it say in the Bible? Without a vision, people perish. It's true. We need a vision beyond where we are. And so we go from denial to anger to sadness and loss. And by the way, do people sometimes get stuck in one of these? You might have been stuck in one of these yourself. You might have a family member stuck in these still. So you got to keep moving. Like, what do they say? If you're going through hell, what should you do? Keep going. That's the only solution. I know it doesn't sound fun, but we always get stronger. The one thing I can tell you that is not going to go away, regardless of whatever you call new normal or whatever the hell this is stress is not going to leave your life. Every human you're going to meet has extreme stress. Some people think, oh, certain people are just so lucky. I remember I had a business partner years ago, and I thought he was my dear friend, and he did some really not good things. He was very greedy, and somebody offered a bunch of money, and, well, I'll tell you the details. He really tried to screw me over. And I got so angry, because really, underneath when people are angry, what are they? Hurt. And where's hurt come from? Sense of loss. That's what this whole pattern is. And we all go through it. But if we know where we're going, we can navigate quicker and not get stuck someplace. And I remember this guy just like, I was destroyed. How could he do this? I went through, he didn't. I went through the anger. I got a phone call from his CFO, told me he was quitting because they were cheating me and told me. I called him up and said, I'm sure you didn't do this deliberately, but I need you to fix this. And instead of fixing it, he stalled for 9 months, and then I said, I'm going to sue you, then I'm going to have to. And he sued me the day before I told him I was going to sue him. And put in the media that I was the problem. I eventually won the whole thing, but it was such a pain. But I went through all these emotions. But there's a point that many people don't get to. The point next one would be most people start to barter a little bit. Like, God, if you'll do this, I'll do that shit. Who's ever done this shit? Even people don't believe in God when they're on the edge. Oh, God, in case you're there. Just in case. I'm willing to clean this shit up if you'll just save my ass in this situation, right? And that's where the bargaining starts happening. But there's a level you got to get to, and it's counterintuitive for most of you. It would be counterintuitive for me.